Oh, season 2. It's time. And they're right here where we left them. Oh, I missed you. I missed you very much. Let me tell you a secret. In the wintertime, where it gets cold, like here in Asheville, and particularly very cold and wet, the wintertime for biking with kids is not the most fun, because let me tell you something. Kids in modern days don't like to suffer. All right, maybe when my grandpa's era was roaming the earth, plowing fields with mules and that sort of thing, suffering among the youth was a common thing. But nowadays, no, they don't do that. And they don't understand how good it is for you. But I gotta admit, I don't like sliding around in the mud and the freezing cold. We had a pretty harsh winter. We went up to Beach Mountain, did some skiing. You may have seen our video. But listen, we're coming out of the thaw, the squishy mud and misery of the winter here in North Carolina, if you will. And at least 2 of us, we couldn't get the other 2 on board. Mom and Matthew are not available today because they have grown-up responsibilities that they have to do. But Nolan and I were able to break loose today, and we're gonna hit the trail for the first time since December. And we're starting up season 2, and we're coming at you full steam. So without further ado, let's get these awesome machines down and see what the trails look like.
Okay, so I'm about 2.2 miles into the climb, just as I figured. First ride back since December. It is whipping my rear end. Got a new addition to the bike here, the Wahoo bike computer. I don't know if you can see that. It's a really neat bike computer. Gives you all the data, GPS tracking, uploads to Strava seamlessly. It's really neat. It's no frills, you know, it doesn't have the color or the touch screen, but I really like it. It's only my second time using it, but it's pretty durable, substantial piece of equipment. But I'm not getting in a rush today. I'm just trying to get back in the groove. Of course, Nolan and his fit, skinny body has left me in the dust. He's probably up at 5 Points waiting on me. We're climbing Ingalls Field here at Bent Creek. That climb is no joke. I don't care who you are. So, onward and forward. Oh, how many times? Oh, how many times did you have to stop? Twice? Oh, yeah, that's about how many I stopped. Yeah, right. Whew. Looking pretty up here. It's really nice before the leaves fill in. You can really see where you are and get a good idea of the elevation. And up that way is to Greens Lick. That's the top of the mountain, more or less, and a couple extra miles of climbing to get to that. And I don't think I'm gonna try to do that today on my first day back for the season. I think we're gonna take on a little Hickory top over there. What do you say? Little Hickory top?
Awesome.
Yep, little Hickory top. Yeah, me too. Alright, drop it in. Alright. Woo. Woo! The old slash feeling good right there. Wee-hoo! Hey, well there, not much, just a little. Oh, what's up, dude? Oh. Did you hear me coming? Sound like Godzilla bringing down the. Go, go. One of the bad things about being unfit in this business is the climbs suck, but you lose a lot of the energy that you would normally use on descending. Like your focus, your aggression, everything kind of, there's a saying in the grappling sports and the fighting sports, fatigue makes cowards of us all. I believe that's, applies to any sport really. And so when you're doing these descents, you get the speed going, speed kills. You need your focus, you need your energy. And when you get completely fatigued on the climb, it's more difficult to enjoy. So fitness makes this sport all around so much funner, or so much more fun. Funner's not a word. But anyway, here we go. I should probably open my fork up. I just realized my fork is not open. There we go. Pay for the suspension, you may as well use it, huh? Yeah, that feels better on the jumps already. Rocky road right there for sure. A big clearing right here. Didn't used to look like this. Oh, pretty though. One thing definitely that's perfect about this trip is the weather. And that's something you don't get in North Carolina very often. Or it doesn't seem like it. It's usually either rainy, wet, muddy, cold, or hot and humid. These pleasant days with low humidity and nice warm sun and a little bit of crisp cool in the air, you don't get that many of those. That's California weather. That's what you pay for out there. Oh shoot. Ah. Oh. Whew. Okay. All right. A little scare. More adrenaline there. Than the actual pain. I'll have to go back and look at that on the replay. I know there was some rocks there that I was kind of worried about, and wet. Yeah, jeez. Good shoulder landing there, judo style. All right, so I'm just gonna lay down and take a little break after that. That shook me up pretty good. I didn't get hurt, but it scared the hell out of me. One of the beauties of being a lifelong, well, not lifelong, but over a decade long martial artist is, particularly in jiu-jitsu and judo, you learn how to fall. And definitely when you fall like that, the best thing to do is stay relaxed as much as possible. And if you can land on your shoulder and roll, then do that. My elbow took a little bit of a scrape. My knee pad took the brunt of the knee impact. My head didn't hit, thankfully, but my right shoulder hit, so I just tucked my head and rolled with it. And one of the worst things you can do, and I may not be the most expert bike rider, but definitely know a lot about falling properly. And one of the worst things you can do is reach to brace yourself. If you're reaching to brace yourself, you're going to destroy your forearm, your wrist, your shoulder, your elbow. You got to tuck those limbs in and let the torso take the impact. Exhale so you don't get the wind knocked out of you. Those are instinctual things you learn in judo and jiu-jitsu and wrestling when you're getting thrown a lot. So it pays off, but I felt a little nauseous after that. I think that big impact really shook things up. But I think I'm ready to get back up and get going. All right, let's get back on it. I said screw it, I let it go. Woohoo! Hey, hey, hey. Oh, log ride. Into the trenches. Oh. Whew. Oh boy. First ride of 2018 in the books. A little bit of drama, a big crash, a whole lot of poor fitness on my part, and we're going to correct that as this season goes on. We're going to keep putting out videos. Hopefully you guys will like and subscribe. Next time I hope we have the rest of the crew with us. We'll put the gimbal on someone different and see how it goes. All right guys, we'll catch you on the next one. Woo!